Well, TTUTA President Antonia De Freitas is calling for consultations in light of COVID-19 cases reaching the schools. Speaking with TTT via Zoom, the TTUTA President is calling on teachers to be careful and parents to keep their children at home if they are ill. Here's Wason with more.
Citing that no examination is worth a child's life, TTUTA President Antonia De Freitas wants children to stay at home if they are not well. Last week, a child attending school in preparation for the August 20th SEA exam tested positive for COVID-19 and concerns were raised regarding other children attending the school. The Ministry of Health shared guidelines with the Ministry of Education regarding the way forward for schools. But TTUTA is still concerned about some of these guidelines. The TTUTA President said one of the guidelines include schools having an isolation room.
That is with the presumption that the school plant has the facility to isolate, that there is the presumption that someone from the Ministry of Health would arrive on the compound in a timely manner.
She added, TTUTA wrote to the Ministry of Health to seek advice but did not get a response.
Well, at this point in time, TTUTA stands to be guided by the Ministry of Health's pronouncements. Good? And this is why we are saying that there must be proper consultation. Continue to advise our members to take care of themselves and use the precautions. And if necessary, we will then have a discussion with our members on what course of action we will follow.
The TTUTA President said if the COVID cases increase, then there may have to be a rethink of the September 1st reopening date for schools. Wason, TTT News.
And the Ministry of Health has said recently it continues to be in consultation with the Ministry of Education on guidelines for schools. And earlier this month, the Education Ministry chaired a virtual meeting of critical stakeholders on the reopening of schools. The National Advisory Committee on Education, Trinidad and Tobago Unified Teachers Association, TTUTA, National Primary Schools Principals Association, National Parent Teachers Association, Association of Denominational Boards, and other interest groups were represented. And a statement from the Ministry of Education said participants gave suggestions on the new normal come September and raised their respective concerns.